Hello everyone and welcome to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron and we are in St. Louis to take on the Cardinals again. And coming off the off day, gotta get our subs into the game. Alright, don't forget to... Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. There we go, something like that. I'm going to take a look here at Busch Stadium. So I'm recording this game a little later than typically would. We had my older daughter's birthday party today. Slime party went pretty well. Got to invite some of her friends for her birthday. So she was very excited. Alright, we got Adam Wainwright on the mound for today's game. The Cardinals are trying to threaten for a playoff spot. The Reds had looked like they had the inside track for a wild card, but they've gone on a badly timed losing streak. The Cardinals now only one game behind them, and the Dodgers are in front of both of them by... I think they're only a game in front of the Reds, if I remember right. So Reds, Dodgers, Cardinals all right there together, fighting for that last playoff spot. Kester leading off today's game. He has a 2-1 count. Goes for a bunt, and it's foul, so 2-2 will try again. Comes up with a base hit into shallow left. So leadoff single will bring Sweeney to the plate. Looks at strike one. Inside, Kester takes off, and he makes it to second pretty easily, actually. So a runner now in scoring position with nobody out. 1-1 the count. That's into left field. That's a base hit. Kester's going to stop at third. Runners on the corners. Chief at the plate. And he is behind on that fastball. And watches that change up for strike two. Swing and a miss, strike three. One down, Quinton at the plate. He's going to bat left-handed. First pitch called a strike. Swing and a miss. Sweeney took off for second. I think he might have made it anyway, but the throw was not good. So two runners in scoring position, but Quinton strikes out. So 2 on, 2 outs. Zach takes strike one. Hits this one. A ground ball to short as Turris takes care of that, and the Squirrels don't cash in after getting back-to-back hits to start the game. Juan Pierre is going to lead off for the Cardinals. So you take a look at our defensive lineup. Jonathan on the mound. First pitch is swung on and missed. Swings and misses again, 0-2. And this is fouled away. Still 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. One down, Nick Punto at the plate. First pitch called a strike. This one misses outside. Comes back with the fastball and misses outside again. 2-1. This one is outside again. 3-1. This one, it's inside. That's a walk. 1 on, 1 out for Albert Pujols, who, if you're paying attention against the Brewers, it won't surprise you to learn he is second in the home run race. He's one behind Ryan Braun, I believe it was. He is leading in the RBI race, I'm just told, and he comes up with the base hit into center field. I mean, we've done pretty well about keeping, not perfect, but pretty well about keeping Albert Pujols in the park, but doesn't mean we exactly keep him in check. Juan Encarnacion has a 2-1 count. Is that curveball in the dirt? Jonathan in danger of loading the bases. Does get a strike over here. Full count, 1 out, 2 runners on base. Swing and a miss. That's a big strikeout for Jonathan. Chris Burke at the plate now, who I don't believe was with the Cardinals last time we saw them. So we'll have to look into that after this game. He hits a line drive through the left side of the infield. Here comes maybe the first run in to score, and yes. So the Cardinals take the early 1-0 lead. Cesar Turris looks at strike 1. Still runners on first and second. Little line drive towards second. Phil grabs that, and that'll end the inning. But the Cardinals with the early run lead. Miyake will lead things off for the Squirrels in the top of the second. First pitch misses inside. Hits this one towards short as Turris makes a great diving play, but he doesn't have a throw when he gets back to his feet. So that will go down as a base hit. That'll bring Martinez to the plate, and he looks at strike 1. Swings and misses. 0-2. Ground ball. Wainwright fields it himself and gets the out at second. No play at first, but that was a pretty good athletic play there by Adam Wainwright on the mound. So 1 on, 1 out. Phil at the plate now. He hits this into center field. Burke should have that one, and he does. Martinez goes back. That'll bring Jonathan to the plate. First pitch, down and out. Hits this one. This one I think is going to get down. It sure does. Puts runners on first and second and brings Kester back to the plate. He got a base hit to open the game. And this one he grounds right to Cabrera at second, and that will end the top of the second. Still a 1-0 Cardinals lead, and Cabrera will actually lead things off for the Cardinals. Also doesn't feel like he was their second baseman the last time we played. So might just have to look at all the moves that the Cardinals were making around the deadline there to try to make this playoff push. Cabrera in a 1-2 count. Fouled away. We'll try it again. Ground ball, fouled off again. Called strike 3, up in the zone. Moriarty, the catcher, at the plate now. Looks at strike 1. This pitch is down and out. Ground ball towards third. Chief throws to first with it. 2 down. That'll bring Adam Wainwright to the plate. First pitch and a backdoor curve for strike 1. Popped up right in front of the plate. Martinez he dropped it. Oh my goodness, Martinez is supposed to be the defensive catcher, and he makes a terrible error. Brings Juan Pierre to the plate. Hopefully that's not going to dig a further hole for the Squirrels. Juan Pierre with a swinging bunt, and that is going to go down as a hit. That throw wasn't online, wouldn't have mattered if it was online. That is definitely an infield hit. Brings Nick Punto to the plate. He walked in his first at-bat and has a 2-0 count here. Cardinals with the scoring threat, runners on first and second. There are 2 outs. Fly ball into right. Zach didn't have to move much. Does catch the ball, and thankfully the Cardinals are kept off the scoreboard here in the second. They do lead 1-0 as we go into the third, where Sweeney will lead things off. Sweeney got a hit his last time up, grounds out to second in this at-bat. Quickly 1 down. Chief struck out swinging in his first at-bat. One of only 2 strikeouts for Wainwright so far today. Chief starts off with a swing and a miss, hits this one, and it will get through for a base hit. Right up the middle. Thought his tourist might have a play on it, but thankfully for us, he did not come up with it. Quinton, the other strikeout victim, puts this one very deep, and the Squirrels now lead 2-1 after Quinton's 6th home run of the year to center field. 442-foot shot gives the Squirrels a 2-1 lead. Wainwright a little rattled after that shot. That'll bring Zach to the plate, and he looks at a pitch outside. Fouled away. 1-1. Ground ball. Cabrera takes care of that one. 2 down. Miyake at the plate. Got a base hit in his first at-bat. Looks at strike 1. This one misses outside. Misses outside again. 2-1. It's a called strike to make it 2-2. Called strike 3. That will end the top of the third, though the Squirrels able to take a 2-1 lead off of Quinton's no doubt homer to center field. Albert Pujols will lead things off in the bottom half of the third. He got a base hit into center his first time up. I'm sure he would love to leave the yard and even this back up. Looks at a fastball right down the middle. That slider down and in. 1-1 the count. That fastball misses, down and out. Hits this one, and he does hit it hard. Off the wall out in center. He's going to have to settle for a leadoff double. Again, we do well keeping him in the yard, but that's about all I can say. I'm sure a lot of teams feel that way about Albert Pujols. Juan Encarnacion has a 1-1 count. Tying run on second with no outs. Grounds this one foul. Makes it 1-2. And that will be a base hit into right. Will Pujols try to score? Here he tries. Throw does go home. In time, but not on line. He is able to get in there and tie the ball game. We get a replay of that one. Zach threw it hard enough, but on the wrong side of the plate. And on that throw, that also allows Encarnacion to lead up to third. And so nobody out in the go-ahead run now in scoring position. A little bloop into right field. Zach tries home again, and he is not in time this time. So that brings the Cardinals back on top to 3-2. Cesar is Turris at the plate. Jonathan yet to record an out in this inning. Has his Turris with an 0-2 count. And he's going to get a base hit into shallow center. Is this going to score another run? It sure will. Cardinals now up 4-2. So Jonathan having probably one of the worst outings of his career at the moment. See if he can get it together here and not blow up our bullpen. Runner takes off, and it turns into basically a sacrifice bunt. So 1 out, runner on second. Moriarty at the plate. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Ground ball to third. Chief throws to first. Runner stays put. So 2 down, runner on second, and Adam Wainwright at the plate. First pitch, a slider for a strike. And that fastball in the dirt. Swing and a miss, makes it 1-2. Popped up, it will make the seats. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. But that was not a good inning for Jonathan. He gives up 3 runs. Cardinals up 4-2 now as we go into the 4th, where Martinez will lead things off. Martinez looks at strike 1. This will get through the right side of the infield for a leadoff single. Phil at the plate now. Flew out in his first at-bat. Misses that pitch down and in. Another pop-up. Moriarty makes that grab. 1 away. Jonathan at the plate, who did get a hit in his last at-bat. Looks at this pitch running inside. Hits this one. That's going to be another base hit for Jonathan. So he's doing what he can to help his cause, at least from the plate. Kester at the plate now, and he has 2 on with 1 out. Looks at strike 1. And that one goes down and out. Slider up in the zone, called strike 2. This one changeup inside, showing bunt with 2 strikes. It is a slash, and it's going to work out into left. Martinez is going to try to score, and he will get there. The throw sails. The runners are going to try to... Oh, no, they decide to go back. Moriarty got a good bounce on that bad throw, so it didn't end up really hurting the Cardinals. The Squirrels get 1 back. It's now a 4-3 Cardinals lead. And we've got Sweeney at the plate. Only 1 out. Squirrels might not be done yet. Sweeney looks at strike 1. Hits this one. Cabrera makes a great diving catch, and it turns into a double play as Jonathan, or maybe that was Joey, whoever it was at second, had wandered too far off the base, and Cabrera able to make the play and end the inning. So that'll bring Juan Pierre to the plate. The Cardinals leading 4-3. First pitch called a strike. Second pitch is fouled away. Jonathan already wiping his brow. This is not a situation the Squirrels usually find themselves in. Swings and misses. Strike 3. 1 away. Nick Punto has flown out and walked today. Looks at strike 1. Swings and misses. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 down. Albert Pujols. He is 2 for 2. Single and a double so far. I guess if you want to say he's on track for a natural cycle, you could make the argument. Has a 1-1 count to start this at bat. This one goes towards the middle, bounces over Kester's head at short. That's going to be another base hit. Encarnacion 1 for 2 with a double. First pitch called a strike. Oh, that one almost hits him. Jonathan is gassed, but we're really going to try to get him through this inning. This one goes into right. Zach makes the grab, and that will end the inning. We go into the 5th. Squirrels trailing 4-3, and Chief will lead things off. Chief 1 for 2, got a single in his last at bat after striking out in his first one. Looks at strike 1. Swings and misses. 0-2. This one up towards Chief's head, though not that big of a threat to hit him. Swings and misses at the changeup. Strike 3. 1 down. Quinton hit the 2-run homer in his last at bat. That lead did not hold for long. Looks at strike one to open this at bat. Swing and a miss. 0-2. That's a line drive, but Punto able to make the play, playing deep on the grass there. Zach is ground out in both at-bats today. Swings and misses at the first pitch here. Ground ball to short is Turris over to first with it, and that will end this inning. Still a 4-3 Cardinal lead, and they will start off with Chris Burke in the bottom half of the inning. We are going to have to switch pitchers here. Jonathan just didn't have it today. That happens. Not very often to us, but it certainly happened today. So Zap with a little bit of the long relief role here, which is not something he usually has to fill. He does a spot start much more often. So we'll see how this goes. Alright, first pitch to Burke is called a strike. Grounds this one back to Zap on a high hop, but he has plenty of time to make the play. Apparently it was so good we need to see it twice. So one down, Cesar is Turris, who is 1 for 2 today. First pitch called a strike. Another called strike. Yeah, this one is down and in. This one runs outside. We got a 2-2 count. Oh, that should be down for a hit. Zach's going to have to field it on a bounce. 1 on, 1 out. Angel Cabrera is 0 for 2 today. First pitch is up and in. There's a called strike. Another called strike. 1-2. Little blooper whatever towards second. Phil makes the grab. 2 away. Moriarty at the plate. He is ground out in both at-bats today. This one misses, up and in. There's a called strike. Ground ball. Zap fields it himself, throws to first, and that will end the inning. We go into the 6th. Cardinals still leading 4-3. Miyake will lead things off for the Squirrels. Miyake 1 for 2 so far. Swings and misses at a changeup. Puts this one into right field. Cabrera can't make the play. That'll drop in for a base hit. Martinez, he is 1 for 2 today. Looks at strike one. Hits this one, but I don't think it's going to get over his Turris, and it does not. 1 away. Phil at the plate. He's popped out a couple times. Hits this one on the ground, and this will probably be a double play. Comfortably so. So still a 4-3 Cardinal lead as we go to the bottom of the 6th, where Adam Wainwright will lead things off. I assume the Cardinals will let him hit, and it appears that he will. He reached on an error in his first at-bat when Martinez dropped an easy one, and then struck out in his second at-bat, if I remember right. Is down 0-2 here. And he's going to put this into center field for a base hit. Leadoff man aboard in the form of the pitcher. Juan Pierre is 1 for 3 so far today. Hits this one right to Phil at second. 1 away. Say Phil did catch it on the fly, so no double play. Punto grounds it towards the middle. And we don't get the double play there either. Squirrels do get the out at second. Pujols 3 for 3 on the day. A couple singles and a double. Fouls the first pitch away. Well, just watches that pitch in. I'm a little surprised Pujols didn't hit that one. Hits this one, and that's going to be yet another base hit into center field. So we'll settle for a single. I believe that was Punto. Moves on to third. So runners on the corners. Actually, yeah, no, that was Punto. Wainwright already got thrown out at second. Two-way, runners on the corners. Juan Encarnacion ahead 2-0. Swings and hits it into center, and it will fall in for a base hit, and another run scores. Cardinals now up 5-3. Chris Burke at the plate to try to extend the lead further. Pops it up foul, and Martinez will make the grab. A pitcher spot due up to open the 7th inning. Cardinals leading 5-3. So we'll send Tom up to pinch hit, see what he can do. And Wainwright winds and delivers a fastball that Tom puts over the second baseman's head and into right field, leadoff single. Kester at the plate. He is 2 for 3 today. Looks at strike one. This one misses outside, maybe high as well. Swings and misses again, 1-2. And that'll be a base hit into right. Tom will stop, well, yeah, he does stop at second. I forget who's playing right, but he had a hard time picking it up out there. Thought it might give Tom a chance to advance, but it does not. So nobody out, 2 on. Sweeney at the plate is behind 0-2. He puts this in the center, but Burke should have it, and he does. So that will bring Chief to the plate. 1 out. Looks at a ball. Misses inside. 2-1, or 2-0 rather. There's a strike. That does make it 2-1. So Wainwright finally starting to wipe his brow. 3-1 on Chief. Misses. Oh no, that was called a strike. Full count. And a called strike 3 on a curveball. Not a good time for a strikeout. 2 outs. Quinton at the plate though. If he homers again, the Squirrels will retake the lead. Instead, he has a ground ball to third. Punto throws over, and that will get us to the 7th inning stretch. Cardinals leading 5-3. Cesar Izturis will lead off on the other side. Alright, and we will make a pitching change after the pinch hit. Sorry, get my volume set back where I want it. There we go. Send Gonzalez out there. Would have normally been his day to pitch, so we'll stick with that. Alright, Cesar Izturis is 2 for 3 today. Looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss. Makes it 0-2. Grounds this one to Phil. 1 away. Cabrera 0 for 3 today. I said Angel Cabrera. This is Asdrubal. I knew better than that. Anyway, he's down 0-2. Grounds this one to Sweeney, who will step on first. 2 down. Moriarty has ground out in all 3 at-bats today. Looks at strike 1. Misses this one outside. Misses again. Hits this one towards the middle. Kester grabs it, throws to first, and that will end the 7th inning. We go into the 8th. Cardinals still leading 5-3. Zach will lead things off. Zach has ground out in all 3 at-bats so far today. Adam Wainwright still on the mound for the Cardinals. And Zach hits a ground ball up the middle for a single. So that will bring Miyake to the plate. He's 2 for 3 today. And swings well behind that fastball. This one gets away. So we got a runner in scoring position now for Miyake. 1-1 the count. This one gets away again. Zach already standing on third without Miyake doing anything. He swings and misses at that pitch. 2-2. Fly ball into right. Zach is tagging and he takes off. For some reason Kester never does that, but Zach able to score on the sacrifice fly. So the Cardinals still ahead, but now a 5-4 game. And that's going to force the Cardinals into their bullpen. Is that Will? Nope. Brett Myers on the mound. Martinez, 1 for 3 on the day. Base is empty, 1 out. First pitch, called a strike. Grounds this one to third. Punto takes care of that. 2 down. Phil at the plate. He is 0 for 3 on the day. Looks at strike 1. Misses that one outside. Hits this one, but it's going to hook foul. Down near the third base dugout. 1-2. This one too low. 2-2 the count. 2 outs, nobody on base. Another fouled away, straight back. Called strike 3. We go into the bottom of the 8th inning. Pitcher spot due up for the Cardinals. They still lead 5-4. Looks like they're going to let Myers hit, which is a little surprising because I will about guarantee they will go to a closer in the 9th inning. Little pop fly. Chief makes the grab. Juan Pierre, 1 for 4 so far today. Looks at strike 1. Up the middle, and it will get through for a base hit. 1 on, 1 out. Punto. He is 0 for 3. He did draw a walk early in the game. Ground ball towards second. Phil to second, and no throw back to first. 2 down. Pujols at the plate. He's batting 1,000 today. 4 for 4 with a double. Gonzalez goes to home, and that is called a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Ground ball to short. Kester goes to first, and Albert Pujols is retired for the first time today in the 8th inning. So we go to the 9th. The Squirrels still trailing by 1. They'll start off with the pitcher's spot. The Cardinals will put in Orr. I seem to remember making him a hard thrower. That's about all I can remember, though. Okay, we are going to pinch hit. There we go. See what Marvin can do. All right. Orr goes to Marvin. It's called a strike. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Maybe I didn't make Orr that hard of a thrower, actually. Grounds that one to third, and that is the first out of the inning. Kester, 3 for 4 on the day. It'd be nice to get a base hit here if the Squirrels are going to pull something off. He swings and misses at the first pitch. Grounds this one to second. Cabrera takes care of that. 2 away. Sweeney at the plate. He's the Squirrels' last hope. Looks at strike one. Swings and misses, 0-2. And gets a line drive into right, so there is the tying run aboard, and that's going to be a double. So the Squirrels not dead yet. Chief at the plate. Tying run on second. There are 2 outs. He takes a big hack and gets nothing but air. Swings and misses again. Ooh, just missed. That's a ballsy take by Chief, but he was right. That one wasn't anywhere close. Rolls it there almost. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That is the ball game. Your final score, Indianapolis Squirrels 4, St. Louis Cardinals 5. So that is interesting. We'll see what the Reds have done today, but there's given current trajectories, there's a real good chance there's now a tie for second place in the division, and that second place being only a game or 2 back from the Dodgers. So still some intrigue, maybe not with the Squirrels so much, but some playoff intrigue still going in this last month and a half. Chris Burke, your player of the game. So thank you everybody for watching. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, feel very free. Otherwise, we've got the Cardinals again tomorrow. We will see you then.